So to get started, Vector is a quasi-group company based in the Graphene at Manchester ecosystem in the United Kingdom. The group is on a collective mission to enhance efficiency in the built environment in terms of reducing complexity, cost, and carbon in construction. So the construction sector is broken. I'm going to give some UK specific examples here, but it is important to note that these problems are global. So the UK government has a 300,000 unit house building target per year, but for the last 4 decades, we have been hitting less than 50% of this demand. This has resulted in a backlog of just over 4.3 million houses in the UK. And last year, more people became homeless than were first-time buyers for the first time ever. So this is a really acute issue here. On top of this, the construction sector is having a terrible effect on the environment, contributing circa 40% of greenhouse gas emissions. And in the UK, according to DEFRA, 60% of waste. And when you consider the fact that these statistics are just from hitting 50% of the demand, the future is very concerning in this place. But Vector is here to fix it. So currently, the construction market is very polarized between large-scale house builders that build for themselves and small-scale contractors that primarily build for asset owners and developers. And if we want to start hitting targets in terms of city building, we need to enable the small-scale contractors to really scale up. Now, this schematic is actually a hugely simplified map of the construction process. In reality, there are hundreds of layers involved, with many specialities involved as well. And all of these stages add layers of cost and risk to the building process. Now, the reason that the large-scale house builders have been able to scale to the size that they are is down to a single but very boring word, but very powerful word, which is standardization. Now, they have standardized house types, which streamlines their house building process significantly. Vector Homes is bringing the power of standardization to the masses. We operate an Uber-esque business model in which we act as the BD pipeline for small-scale contractors to build out our standardized system. We also provide the infrastructure in terms of the back office support, in terms of the collateral and the ongoing architectural support during the build process. Now, our process removes layers of risk and cost, and unlike the conventional large-scale house builders, our standardized systems have been optimized for sustainability by embracing the mantras of reduce and reuse and recycle into the design of our system. Now, Vector operates 3 different revenue verticals, namely Vector Homes, Vector Labs, and Vector Digital. All of these are focused on enhancing efficiency in different but co-related ways. Now, Vector Homes operates an Uber-esque business model, as I just mentioned before, to rapidly build sustainable and affordable houses. We recently built our prototype house in the globally unique Energy House 2. Now, this facility is essentially 2 huge climate chambers, each capable of housing 2 full-sized houses. Each chamber is capable of housing 2 full-sized houses. The temperatures in these chambers can be varied from -20 degrees to 40 degrees. They have wind machines, rain machines, snow machines, solar rigs, etc. We are currently testing a range of technologies on our houses, including heat pumps, smart ventilation systems, etc., to be able to make genuine recommendations for add-on sales to our houses. We currently have a £50 million pipeline, and we're expecting about 18 million to convert over the next 18 months. The next part of the group is Vector Labs, which is our highly specialist research and development arm that is developing a product portfolio of super high impact material and systems for the built environment, aimed at reducing embodied and operational carbon. We have a phenomenal team of some of the best nanomaterial scientists in the world. This element of the group is already profit making and working with some of the largest companies in the world in the built environment space. And finally, we have the baby of the group, which is Vector Digital. We have identified a number of high-value innovations that we are going to produce to augment efficiency in the value chain. We have projects and partners scoped out, and this will be leveraging some of the machine learning expertise we have in the team. So just doing a bit more of a deep dive into Vector Labs, our scientists are doing some pretty incredible things in the nanomaterial space. All of the work we do is in collaboration with large-scale conglomerates that are already in a position to spin out the technologies into the market very quickly. These include companies from across the world, including France, Israel, India, etc. Due to the time constraints, I'm not going to go into too much detail and just highlight a few of my personal favorites. So some high-level developments include our patented nanomaterial enhanced formulations for recycled plastics, which can be used in cladding and insulation materials. These formulations enhance the fire retardancy and the mechanical properties to enable recycled plastics to be used in a range of applications in the construction sector. We've also developed local printed electronic heat flux sensors that are already more sensitive than the commercially available competitors. This is to enable asset owners to really understand the performance of their stock so they can make informed decisions on retrofitting in the future. And one of my absolute favorites is our developments in producing solid external wall insulation panels using sheep's wool. So this development uses an entirely green chemistry process and entirely uses sheep's wool. So there's no artificial additives like polymers in there. So this product is fully circular. Well, on to the last slide. So we're currently raising our second round of £2 million or $2.5 million to build up our team and operations and execute on our scale-up strategy. We are currently talking to a range of VC funds and CVC funds, and we'll welcome a call with you all to dive deeper into our verticals and see how you can get involved in the round. Thank you very much.